was being developed, the working man's team won its first flag back in 1896. And it became a powerhouse with 4 premierships in a row from the late 1920s. But the last one was way back in 1958, when a generation of Collingwood supporters were yet to be born.
It was apparent that Collingwood were gaining the upper hand. After a save, the Collingwood attack. He kicks it to the flank, but it's all over, and Collingwood wins the 1958 Grand Final.
Since then, it's been heartache and ridicule, making 9 grand finals, drawing 1, but winning none. In a city where football is almost a religion, it's become the impossible dream.
Good old Collingwood forever. We know how to play the game.
What's better than beating Collingwood by 10 goals?
Beating them by a point in the grand final.
To uphold the Magpies now.
Who's Collingwood playing in the grand final?
The Premiers.
Barrackers are shouting, as all barrackers should.
What's the worst thing about the Magpies not winning since 1958?
It's only been 32 years.
In some cities, this wouldn't be a bad crowd for an average football match. But this is grand final week training at the Magpie home, Victoria Park. Thousands have gathered in the shadow of the Housing Commission blocks to watch the workout. In their midst, a group known as the Selectors. Unlike the finals fever crowd, they're here every week during Melbourne's long, cold winter.
I take it this way. It's just like going to the races. It's no good betting on the TAB. You've got to come down here to see what's going on. Then you know yourself.
Collingwood is very much a black and white team. People tend to love them or hate them. Other leagues in other states would have a similar team. But this is the big one. This is the club, claiming 500,000 supporters nationally. Although the suburb is now a mix of wealth, a mix of ethnic groups, the sign's a sign of change, the passion about the club remains. But why?
Collingwood, I suppose, can be a little bit arrogant, but I like arrogance, not too much. Not arrogant when you win, but arrogance as an ingredient of your club, I think, is very important. People either gravitate to it or you hate them, and I think that's what it is. You hear a lot of jokes about Collingwood, but the interesting factor is that a lot of jokes are spoken about Collingwood, none that I know of about any other club.
The fact that we give so much value is what the supporter is looking for, and they get their rewards in that area. We are always somewhere up near the top.
When the Maggies make the big one, the support becomes overwhelming, even for followers of other clubs who usually hold deep hatred for the black and white army.
There's no other subject matter. There's only Collingwood. There's nothing else. Nothing exists except Collingwood. All the murders and mayhem, and there's only Collingwood. Pye Park, Collingwood, Go, Woods, Dacos.
Some people are even suggesting that after 32 years, perhaps it really is time.
They loved them when the finals come. So I'm a Fitzroy supporter. I've followed Fitzroy since birth, even earlier. But as soon as the finals come, Go Woods, Go Pies, Peter Dacos.
Do you think they can win?
No.
The Magpie fans, however, despite the letdowns, are again confident. Some queued for days to get tickets to Saturday's match. One, who has been to all the losses since '58, is preparing to open a special bottle of wine from that year.
I've had that just after the 1958.
And when are you going to open it?
When we previous.
When do you think that will be?
This year, Saturday.
You're very confident?
Yeah, we all are, don't worry.
This week, people have discussed the cruelest scenarios for a Collingwood loss on Saturday. Rival fans have recalled the St Kilda victory, when this kick from a pack put the Saints up by a point. The famous 77 draw against North Melbourne. Even the night grand final, lost after the siren when this difficult kick sailed through. But a growing number are hoping the long drought is ended and we can at last get the party over with. Fans can then once again unite in their opposition to the black and white.
As they say in Melbourne, there are 3 teams in the AFL with names starting with F. Fitzroy, Footscray and Bleat Collingwood. You work it out.
Enjoy.
He's on immediately here, right deep down to the goal.